Hi everyone. Okay, in this today's class we will see array functions concept. Okay, before that you need to just remember what is an array. Okay, just for that I will show. Just observe here. Okay, here I have taken just $a equals to 5. Means it is a one variable. A is an one a variable which is storing value 5. Okay, internally it will store like this. Okay, $a represents this box. Within this box we have the value 5. Okay, suppose that if I want to store more than one value in a single variable. Okay, for example, if I try to assign $a equals to some more value, it is not accepted because variable can store only single value. Okay, for example, if I want to store multiple values in a single variable, you need to go for arrays concept. Okay. Now you can observe here some $arr means array name. Okay. By using array function, I'm trying to create one array. Okay. Within this array, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 elements I'm trying to store. Okay. If you do this, the total elements, these 4 elements will store in this single array. Okay. Now you can see here within this single array. Okay. These 4 elements are stored. Okay. How internally these 4 elements stored within this array means, okay, based on the index value. Okay. Array index value. Okay. Index starts from the 0. Okay, in 0th position 1 will be stored, in the first position 2, and third position, sorry, second position 3, and third position fourth element will be stored. Okay, internally it follows the index value. Based on the index value, array elements are stored in a array. Okay, this is about array. What is an array? Okay, okay. Coming to here, we need to learn some functions how you can perform on this array. Okay, different functions are available in PHP to perform some array operations. Okay, like count function. Okay, this count function is used to count the number of elements present in an array. Okay, if you see here, there are 4 elements are there, right? Okay, if you use that count function, it will directly return 4. Okay, in the same way, array count values. Okay. This one returns an array of values from input as a keys and their count as a value. Okay, what it will return? It counts the total values, array elements values, and then it treats input as a key and the count value as a value. Okay, in the same way we have a list function is there. Okay, which is assigns variables to values. Okay, list function is, for example, in an array, if you observe here, within this array there are 4 elements are there. Okay, I want to list all the elements in a single variable. You can directly assign those values to a variable. Okay, in array function. Okay, what this function will do, for example, I want to search one element within that array. Okay, here you can see, for example, I want to search 3 is present within that array or not. Okay, so you can go for this in array function. It will directly return, if it is available it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Okay, then current function. Okay, current function is used to get the current element from your array. Current element means, for example, uh, for example, if you want to get the current value, means the first position value will be returned from your array. Okay, next similar next value will be returned from your array. For example, if you observe here, current value is 1. Okay, if you use for next function, it will return 2. Okay, in the same way we have previous function. Okay, it will return again this value. Okay, now you can see previous function. Okay, this previous function will return the previous element from your array. Okay, end. Okay, end function is used to set the internal pointer of an array to its last element. Okay, for example, I want to like retrieve the element from the like end of that array. Okay, just use the end function. Okay, then each function. Okay, all these functions are performs on a single array. Okay, each function returns the current key and value pair from an array and advances the array cursor. Okay, it will what it will do, each from each array. Okay, it will retrieve the current value as a key value pair, and it will move the cursor to the next element. Okay, the same way we have sort function. Sort function is used to sort an array. Okay, for example, in your array some different like numbers are there. Okay, from consider from 1 to 9 is there. Okay, but it's not in an order. Okay, if you want those elements in an order, we just use sort function. Internally it will sort the total elements and it will give the in a sorted order. Okay, the same way array merge function. Okay, for example, you have two arrays. Okay, one array having some elements and second array having some elements. Okay, if you want to merge those two arrays, okay, I'm just combining those two arrays. Just go for array merge function. It will combine the two arrays into a single array. Okay, next array reverse. Okay, this function, what this function will do, it will just like reverse the total elements in a array. Okay, for example, in 0th position 1 is there. If you observe this array, in 0th position 1 is there, and in the first position 2 is there, and third position 4 is there. Okay, what this array reverse will do, this third position element will come into this 0th position, and this one will come into this third position. Like this it will reverse the total array elements. Okay, next array sum. Okay, this array sum, what this array sum function will do, it will just add the total elements present in an array. Okay, just it will give the sum of the elements from an array. Okay, just simple. Okay, it will just add the total elements within this array. Okay, so programmatically you can observe here how you can use this count function. Here just I have taken one array just like what I shown them. Okay, yeah, this array having 5 elements. I'm just counting the number of elements within this array. It will directly give the 5 here. Okay, just I'm using count that array. Okay, it will return the total number of array elements. Okay, then array count values. Okay, here also you can see the same array I have taken, just printing the array count values. Okay, just what it will return, it takes the count as a key and value as a pair. Okay, it will return like that. Okay, in the same way list function. Okay, list function is used to, for example, here I have an array 1 2 3, 3 elements are there. I wanted to assign these values to a list. Okay, $a, $b, $c. This is one list. Okay, these elements I'm just assigning to this list. Okay, this is an array. Okay, I'm just directly assigning to a list. Okay, internally the elements are assigned to these elements, these variables. Okay, $a consists 1, $b consists 2, $c consists 3. Like that it will assign internally. Okay, next in array. Okay, this in array function is used to check a specific element is present within the array or not. Okay, now you can see here array is there 1 2 3. There are 1 2 3 elements. I'm just searching one is available or not. Just I'm searching here. If it is available, it will return true. Otherwise it will return false. Okay, next current function. Current function is used to get the current element from your array. Okay, here array is there 1 2 3. I'm just like getting the current element from the this array. Okay, it is directly returning the current value is 1. Okay, in the same way next function is used to get the next element from your array. Okay, here current is 1 and next is 2. In the same way here you can see previous. Okay, previous of array means it will return again. Now if you observe here, current of array means current element 1 is it is returned. next element is written here. Now cursor is at the next element. Then I'm trying to print the previous element of that array. Okay, again it will return as a 1. Here better to change here it is the previous element. Okay, instead of next just take previous. Okay, it will return the 1. Okay, next end function. Okay, end function is used to get the last element from your array. Okay, here I have an array having elements 1, 2, 3, and if I'm trying to get the end value, means the last value, directly it will return 3 from your array. Okay, next each function. Okay, each function returns the current key and value pair from an array and advance the array cursor. Okay, what it will do, first it will take the array element and it will move the cursor to the next element. Okay, like that. Next, sorter function. Okay, this is very important. Generally, mostly we use this sort function to sort an array elements. Okay, for example, in your array elements are not in a ordered manner. If you want to get the sorted elements, for example, here I have taken 1, 2, 3 sorted list only. For example, this may have 3, 4, 5 like that. 3, 5, 2 like that. It will directly, if I use the sort function, it will directly give the array elements in a sorted order like that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You know this printer function. The printer function is used to print your array elements. Okay. Next, array merge function. Okay. Just like simple. For example, I have 2 arrays in my hand, or 2 or many arrays. Okay, 2 or more arrays in my hand. Okay, I want to simply merge all the arrays present in my hand. Okay, just go for array merge function. It will simply merge the all the elements, combine the all the elements, and it will store in an array. Okay, here you can see array within array 1, 2, 3 is there. Array 1, 4, 5, 6 is there. Okay, I'm taking one more array 2. Okay, just I'm merging array merge by using array merge function. Array 1 with array. Okay, it will directly return the merged value, means combined value will be returned. Okay, the same way array reverse function. Okay, for example, in my array some elements are in a 1, 2, 3. Okay, I want to reverse that array. Okay, just use array reverse function. It will return a reverse ordered elements. Okay, here you can see 1, 2, 3 in this order. If I use that reverse array reverse function, it is returning 3, 2, 1. Okay, in that way it will work. Okay, next array sum function. Okay, this array sum function is used to call, adding the all the elements in an array. Okay, it will directly give the sum of like total elements within an array. Array sum function will do like summation. Okay, like this is about arrays functions concept. Like simple, just remember the major functions which we have discussed here. Okay, uh, okay, that's all from this video. Okay, we will see some different topics in the upcoming sections. Okay, thank you so much.